I will be giving a 5-day masterclass called Rapid Release, and I'm going to be sharing with you 4 nervous system techniques to help get your body into what I call safety mode, shifting it so that you start to feel more relaxed around food, so that it gets easier for you to be able to implement all the things that you already know about nutrition without needing to constantly self-sabotage and have to start over. How do you know that your nervous system is in what I call protection mode? Protection mode is that part of the nervous system that gets triggered anytime we are feeling unsafe in our environment. And you know you're in protection mode if, when it comes to your health, your fitness, your nutrition, it seems like you've been struggling in the exact same place for not just years, but decades. It always seems like you're on the wagon and then you're off the wagon. And the reality is, you know exactly what to do. It's not about not knowing the information. It's not about not having the tools. You have the tools. You have the resources. You know exactly what to do, but you just can't do it. Those are all signs that you are in protection mode. And when you're in protection mode, your body has one main goal, and that goal is survival. And when our body is geared for survival, the way to do that is through conserving energy. And so it's normal to see that your body would be very stubborn to releasing weight or to giving you the results that you should be seeing through what you're inputting. If you're changing your nutrition, if you're exercising, if you're trying to be super clean all week and you're not seeing the results, it's likely that you are in protection mode. And when your body is in protection mode, it slows down metabolism. It makes sure that it's going to conserve that energy, and then it's going to up cravings so that you are able to store more of that energy that it's going to need later, that it feels that it's going to need in case there's an emergency. Now, I know I shared with you just a little bit today, but here's the greatest takeaway. If you've been struggling with any unwanted eating behavior, you're noticing that you're constantly finding yourself in self-sabotage, meaning every single time that you get started and get motivated, maybe just right after New Year's, for example, and you follow things and it's kind of going well, and then all of a sudden something happens in your world that completely derails you. And you're noticing that you have such a hard time to get right back on the wagon. If this is you, and I'm describing you today, and you've been in this place where you're trying to feel more centered around food, centered around your rituals, and noticing that it's always a struggle to stay on top of the game, it's always a struggle to stay committed to your goals, then I'd love for you to join me next Monday. Next Monday, January 27th, I will be giving a 5-day masterclass called Rapid Release, and I'm going to be sharing with you 4 nervous system techniques to help get your body into what I call safety mode, shifting it so that you start to feel more relaxed around food, so that it gets easier for you to be able to implement all the things that you already know about nutrition without needing to constantly self-sabotage and have to start over. And that's what happens. That is the missing ingredient to the entire puzzle piece. It's not another diet. It's not another meal plan. And it's not another way to maybe count your macros. But it's really about understanding that if your nervous system is in protection mode, you're always going to find yourself self-sabotaging because your body needs to survive. It feels such danger when you are showing it food scarcity, when you are reducing calories, when you are cutting maybe certain food groups, when you're even over exercising. It's sensing that as a threat to its survival. And it's going to do everything to resist you, including releasing weight and getting you to binge eat, to nighttime snack, to emotionally eat, to mindlessly eat, to overeat, to basically ensure that it's going to get enough energy to be able to store more body fat. And guess what it always asks for? Yes, you already know this. It always asks for the foods that are going to be the highest in calories, the ones that are going to give it the biggest bang for its buck. So if this resonated with you today, then you have to join me next week. Let's stop this whole dieting thing. Let's start a new way to look at food and to start to actually treat the body in a very different way through the nervous system. Because as soon as you learn how to tap into your nervous system, all of a sudden, everything works for you. You can sit back, relaxed around food. There are no more cravings. You don't have to white knuckle through anything. You don't need to apply any more discipline or motivation. You stop obsessing about food. You stop craving a lot of the foods that you thought were once irresistible. And you start to actually enjoy the process and start to intuitively listen to your body, asking you for the right foods that fuel you, that resonate with your body, that give you energy and vitality. And it becomes so much fun. It becomes a game. And more importantly, my ultimate goal for you is that you no longer diet. This just becomes who you are because now you know how to regulate your nervous system and you know how to eat and to move and to actually live in your space in a way that feels in your alignment and that continues to deliver the results year after year after year. I can't wait to see you there. I'm going to post the link in the comments and I will see you on Monday. Watch out for the workbook that I'm going to be sharing with you soon so that you can follow along every single day. And for those that can't make it in person, I'm getting a lot of these messages. If you're not able to make it in person, all the replays will be there for you, but you still have to register so I know who you are and I can send you the replay links. I'll see you soon.